Right now, in a world where childhood innocence often flickers like a candle in the wind, Leah Messer's twins, Aliana and Aaliyah, are stepping into a new chapter of their lives. Can you imagine the flood of emotions as they donned their stunning outfits for their 8th grade formal? It's a bittersweet moment, reminding us of how quickly time flies. The world is watching and emotions are running high. From the moment Leah Messer was thrust into the spotlight on 16 and Pregnant, her life took a dramatic turn. When she learned she was having twins, it was as if a hurricane had swept into her calm life, uprooting everything she thought she knew. The whirlwind relationship with Corey Sims was not just about love, it was a struggle, a tumultuous commitment to embrace parenthood together in the midst of chaos. "I can't believe this is happening," Leah whispered, a mix of fear and wonder in her eyes. Imagine standing in a moment of sheer panic, awaiting the birth of not one, but two tiny lives. Leah's heart raced. Sound of heartbeats filled the room, echoing like thunder, as she realized her dream had transformed into an unending challenge. As the twins, Aliana and Aaliyah, came into the world, Leah faced profound challenges. Little did she know, her journey would not just be about motherhood, but an odyssey of resilience. Aliana, who was born with muscular dystrophy, became the focal point of Leah's determination. Every appointment, every struggle, every tear was a step forward. Time felt like molasses, and the enormity of their responsibilities was suffocating. Do you know what it's like to go to endless appointments, hoping for a glimmer of good news? Leah often returned home exhausted, both physically and emotionally, but she never allowed her kids to witness her fatigue. Fast forward to the present, and it's remarkable, yet heart-wrenching, to reflect on the twists and turns Leah's life has taken. Despite remarrying and going through another divorce, she persisted, always placing her children's needs at the forefront. Leah fought against the tide of struggles with addiction, warfare of self-doubt, and the weight of societal expectations. Doesn't every parent deserve a break? Yet the spotlight never dimmed on Leah. Sparkles of life emerged on Teen Mom, displaying both the grim realities and beautiful moments they navigated together. Each heart-wrenching scene resonated deeply with fans who had walked alongside Leah from the start. "I watched her grow, every struggle, every triumph," many viewers recalled. It was a shared experience, often filled with tears. Now, as we look deeper into the twins' lives, let's paint a vivid picture of their recent milestone, the 8th grade formal. Imagine the excitement, the butterflies, and the sweet scent of jasmine and roses mingling in the air. Aliana stunned in a floor-length navy cutout dress, while Elise shined like the heart of the sun in her fiery red gown. Can you see Aliana's curls bouncing with every step she took? It was a moment bursting with colors, a kaleidoscope of emotions. The transformation was emotional and shocking. The girls, once helpless babies, were now young women ready to embrace life, love, and all its messiness. Do you remember how you felt stepping into your first dance? Every moment was a mixture of excitement and sentimentality, a striking reminder of how time shapes us. But wait, what's next? Just as Leah and her family are celebrating this significant milestone, they are also facing the impending challenges that come with it. The thought of dating hangs heavily in the air like an uninvited guest. The prospect of her daughter's dating sends shivers down her spine, raising countless questions and fears. Imagine standing on the precipice of change, watching your children transform before your very eyes. Will they follow in her footsteps, or will they carve out their own destinies? This emotional roller coaster resonates deeply with anyone who has navigated the uncertain waters of parenting. Are you surprised to hear that Leah often feels torn between joy and apprehension? The constant struggle between wanting to protect her daughters and allowing them the freedom to grow can feel like a battle within her heart. Can you hear the silence? The weight of the past looms large. Her own teenage years were fraught with challenges, love lost, and dreams reshaped. Leah often recalls the pivotal moments in her life, realizing that every setback shaped her into the mother she is today. In a heartwarming yet somber conversation, Leah sits with Aliana and Aaliyah. The moment encapsulates the essence of their journey, a blend of hope and heartache. The atmosphere was heavy, filled with the palpable tension of uncharted territories. Leah shared her own stories, bad decisions, heartbreak, and the weight of being a mother at a young age. She wanted her daughters to learn from her journey, to navigate their own paths with awareness and wisdom. As Leah shared these stories, sadness filled the room. Her voice quivered with emotion as she recounted a time when she felt utterly lost. Every word dripped with authenticity, reflecting her struggles and triumphs. Do you know that feeling of loneliness, even when surrounded by loved ones? Many can relate. Both Leah and her audience shared a moment of connection, a universal understanding of hardship that binds us all. But amidst the heaviness, there's a flicker of light. As Leah looked into her daughter's eyes, she saw not just herself, but a future brimming with potential. Imagine the possibilities. Are there new friends waiting to be made, new lessons to embrace, and new adventures just around the corner? The future is an open book, and Leah's unwavering support gives her daughters the courage to step forward. As excitement builds, the community rallies around Leah and her daughters. Friends, family, and fans show up, not just to share their enthusiasm, but to celebrate growth. With each like and comment, an affirmation rings out. You are not alone. Leah received heartfelt messages that unfolded like warm blankets on cold nights, reminders that so many empathized with her journey. You've raised incredible girls, Leah, a friend remarked during a small gathering, lifting a glass in honor of their accomplishments. They're going to make a difference. These sentiments resonated deeply, amplifying the weight of Leah's past with hope for her daughters' futures. In fleeting moments, Leah often pauses, a deep breath, the flutter of her daughter's laughter enveloping her like a soft haze of love. Are you taking a moment to appreciate those who have witnessed your growth? From feeling the warmth of her daughter's joy to realizing how far they've come, Leah feels a mosaic of emotions weaving together into a beautiful tapestry of life. The recent milestone of Aliana and Aaliyah not only marks their entrance into young adulthood, but also signifies a poignant chapter in Leah's life. What if this is just the beginning? The twists and turns they've navigated together reveal the beauty of resilience. Leah reflects, every laugh, every tear, every kiss is a stepping stone to who you will become. Picture a warm evening, the soft glow of fairy lights twinkling in the background as Leah arranges flowers for the girls' formal celebration. Can you smell the sweet scent of lilacs dancing in the air? The ambiance buzzes with excitement. Imagine the laughter ricocheting off the walls as the girls pick out their accessories, trying on different headbands that sparkle like their personalities. You both look stunning, Leah exclaims, capturing their attention and savoring the fleeting moment against the backdrop of time. Just as the beauty of the evening unfolds, reality crashes in, creating a beautiful collision of joy and concern. Leah turns to her daughters, sensing their excitement is tinged with anxiety about stepping into high school, a place where friendships and challenges can shift like sand. What if they don't like me? Aaliyah whispers, vulnerability etched across her face. At that moment, Leah realizes they are entering an arena that she knows too well, an uncomfortable space shrouded in confusion. Can you feel the tension rise? Are these feelings of doubt relatable? Leah finds herself sharing her own experiences, how adjusting to high school molded her character, her friendships transforming from supportive allies to brutal rivals. The warm hues of sunset envelop them like a comforting embrace, but lurking underneath is the bittersweet knowledge that every moment can't last forever. The conversation takes a heartfelt turn as Leah encourages her daughters by weaving her experiences into tangible lessons. Let me tell you about a time I felt left out, she shares, her voice steady yet vulnerable. I remember standing alone at lunch, wishing someone would invite me to join them. Imagine the sound of silverware clinking against plates, the chorus of students laughing and chattering nearby while Leah stood in silence. The memory comes flooding back, the feeling of isolation intertwining with the hope that her daughters will find their footing differently. Leah steadies herself, looking into their eyes and asking, "What will you do when faced with challenges? Will you rise or retreat?" The air thickens with possibility as Aaliyah and Aliana ponder their mother's words. Perhaps this is a teaching moment, a chance for them to reflect on inner strength. In a surprising turn, the mood shifts back to lightheartedness as Leah shares a funny incident from her high school days. "I once wore mismatched shoes to a date," she laughs, the sound bubbling like a joyful brook. "I was so embarrassed, but it turned into a story I've told countless times." The laughs erupt like fireworks, sparking joy and momentary relief. Do you remember those embarrassing experiences that defined friendships? They are essential threads in the fabric of our lives, binding Leah and her daughters closer together. This moment illustrates the duality of life. Joy and sorrow intertwine to create a rich tapestry. As the evening sun begins to fade, Leah knows they must hold on to these moments while they can. In these moments of vulnerability, Leah remembers the outpouring of support from her fans. In every comment, every heart emoji, there's a shared story waiting to be told. Her journey hasn't just helped her grow, it has validated the experiences of countless others. "We're in this together, right?" Leah says, her eyes sparkling with gratitude. "You all have watched my journey. You've seen the tears, the struggles, the laughter." As Leah reflects on her experiences, the depth of her community's support becomes evident. Fans who have joined her on this journey resonate with her struggles, celebrating victories alongside her. "It's amazing how many people genuinely care," Leah smiles, feeling a warmth wrap around her like a favorite blanket. The social media comments flood in, echoing sentiments of love and admiration. "I felt like I grew up with you and the girls," one fan writes, tears of joy evident in their words. "Together we've shared heartache and triumph," Leah says, each word soaking in the warmth of connection. "Do you feel that comfort too?" There's something magical about belonging to a community that understands your journey, those who cheer for your successes and console you in failures. Yet Leah knows that the past shapes who they are today and prepares them for tomorrow. "Remember, girls, our journey hasn't always been smooth. We've faced more than our share of challenges," Leah continues, her voice steady. "But each obstacle taught me something crucial about resilience." Imagine each struggle taking the form of a boulder, heavy and daunting. But with every challenge they faced, Leah transformed these boulders into stepping stones, crafting a path for her daughters. Can you see the metaphorical path forming? It's a journey lined with wisdom, understanding, and self-acceptance. In these heart-to-heart moments, Leah emphasizes the significance of openness. "Never hide from your feelings, girls. They matter," she emphasizes, underlining the importance of communication. "We learn and grow through feeling and sharing, not just the sunshine, but the storms as well," Leah states, her eyes glistening with unspoken emotions. As the night quiets down, Leah envisions a future for the twins, one filled with possibilities, friendships, and adventures. What dreams do they harbor within their hearts? Imagine the college applications, the traveling, the love stories waiting to unfold, Leah dreams out loud, hoping to ignite a spark of ambition in her daughters. Close your eyes and picture your future. Feel the anticipation of every new chapter waiting to unfold, glowing brighter than the sun. Leah hopes to equip her daughters with the courage to chase their dreams. Before bedtime, Leah establishes a ritual, a moment of connection where they can express their feelings freely. "What are you most excited about?" she asks, her voice soft and warm. "I can't wait to make new friends. But I'm scared," Aliana admits, her vulnerability palpable. This candid exchange helps Leah reinforce that it's okay to be scared. Scared is an emotion that everyone feels. It connects us. "You'll make mistakes, and sometimes it'll hurt, but know we're all rooting for you," Leah reassures, wrapping her arms around the girls. Are you feeling the warmth radiating from that embrace? The power of love creates a safe space, encouraging honesty and vulnerability. As they prepare for bed, Leah suggests a fun celebration for their upcoming high school experience. "Let's make a list of things we want to do together," she proposes, sparking excitement. Colors fly across the page as they jot down adventures, from shopping for school supplies to planning fun outings. Can you feel the thrill? It's a reminder that while challenges exist, there are always moments to celebrate too. Let's look back in a year and see how far we've come, Leah smiles, her eyes twinkling with enthusiasm. Right now, envision that future, moments filled with joy, laughter, and resilient spirits. As the formal approaches, Leah recognizes this is more than a dance. It's a symbolic step into adulthood. It's a time for new beginnings, she reflects. With each passing day, Aliana and Alie move closer to an independent life, a life colored with their decisions, friendships, and experiences. The evening of the formal arrives, the twinkling lights casting gentle shadows on the girls' faces. The music pulses vibrantly, creating an inviting atmosphere. As the formal night unfolds, the excitement is palpable. Leah watches as Aliana and Alie twirl around, their dresses catching the light. The room fills with warmth, a buzz of anticipation, the music blending with jubilant laughter, creating an atmosphere charged with youthful energy. "You both look absolutely incredible," Leah whispers, her voice thick with emotion, capturing the moment as she snaps a photo. Can you feel the pride swelling in her chest? In this magical setting, Leah captures more than just photographs. She is seizing memories. The scent of fresh flowers wafts through the air, mingled with delicate notes of cologne from the boys in attendance. "Look at that boy over there, Alie," Leah jokes playfully, nudging her daughter. "Is someone catching your eye?" Alie blushes, a mixture of surprise and excitement. "Mom, stop!" But the laughter fills her heart with joy. Amidst these moments, Leah recognizes the bittersweet transitions surrounding her daughters. What pivotal changes happen when you step into new social circles? Stepping out often requires shedding the old and embracing the new, much like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. As the music shifts to a slower rhythm, Leah watches girls and boys pairing up, twilight illuminating young faces filled with delight. "This is your moment to shine," Leah encourages, gesturing for the girls to join the dance floor. Each sway on the dance floor whispers stories of first loves and friendships forged through laughter and shared secrets. Doesn't it send shivers down the spine? Remember your own first dance, how every vulnerable moment felt simultaneously exhilarating and terrifying. But as the night progresses, Leah can't shake the twinges of nostalgia. She reflects on her past, the echoes of her youth intertwined with her daughter's unfolding narratives. Time has flown by so quickly, she thinks, gazing at her daughters. Every moment contains a bittersweet element, a longing to freeze time. Leah remembers herself at their age, full of dreams mixed with uncertainties, just like her daughters now. Can you hear the echoes of your youth? Every laughter, every heartbreak vividly present, arousing emotional connections that remind Leah of her own journey. Suddenly, Leah catches sight of a familiar face in the crowd, the kind of face that brings forth a wave of memories. "Corey," she whispers, a mixture of surprise and apprehension. Their eyes lock, and for a moment the world stands still, memories flooding their minds in a flash. Tension hangs thick in the air as they navigate this sudden encounter. Corey, the father of Aliana and Alie, walks over, holding an uncertain smile. "Hey, Leah," he greets, his voice warm yet cautious. It's a poignant reminder of the history they share, a past steeped in love, heartache, and learning. Doesn't every shared experience intertwine our lives in profound ways? In the midst of laughter and celebration, they find a quiet corner to talk. There's an awkward pause before Leah breaks the silence. "It's hard to believe how far we've come," she says softly, reflecting on their tumultuous journey together. Corey nods, his face reflecting the shared journey, the ups and downs that brought them to this moment and ultimately to fatherhood. "Seeing the girls grow up is surreal," he replies, emotion lacing his voice. "They're amazing. Can you feel the weight of their past, yet the positivity of their present?" In this conversation, Leah recognizes how the struggles have shaped them into better parents, ultimately providing a more nurturing environment for Aliana and Alie. As the formal winds down, Leah and Corey take a moment to gather their thoughts. "Here's to the girls," Corey raises his glass, a sweet moment of camaraderie amidst the festivities. "May they always find happiness."